tonight, and it should be very, very good call tonight. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us a Sharon Road Master by the name of Linda Milroy. We've known her, we've all seen her. I think just about everybody on the call probably knows her. So let's give Sharon Road Master Linda Milroy a very warm welcome. Linda, how are you doing this evening?
Uncle Mike, I'm doing very well. I am so honored to be here, very excited.
And we're
very excited.
We're very excited to have you with us tonight. And you are a wealth of information. So I'm going to turn it over to you and let you go ahead and bless us this evening.
Thank you so much, Uncle Mike. And thank you so much, everyone. So tonight, I'm going to do something just come from my heart. And I will not give you the 8 steps, the 8 core, the compensation plan, the company structure. I will not give you that. I know you all heard many of those. So I am just basically talk to you as a friend and to talk, share everything. I try to now to, over the years, very sheltered my life, but I will share more today. And so, because I think my story, there are people can relate to me. Many people, I have go in those years, you know, I have heard many people has gone through what I gone through. So that's what I'm going to be here, and I will now show many slides. I will just show a couple of slides, but mainly I'm just gonna talk to you and look at you and basically to share what I passionate about. So first, my name is Linda Milroy. I am the Sharon Rose Master from Raleigh Center. First, I really want to thank our Royal Master, Sue, to give me this opportunity. And as I told her many, many times, I felt like I don't have much to tell. And each time she said, just tell your own story. So here we are. I am just telling you my journey. Tonight, I'm going to walk you through my journey, and not everyone's journey is perfect. Just like the economy, it is up and down. Mine started with a humble place in China. So let me just go ahead to show you what I selected for the title of my talk. Road to Imperial Master. Run, don't walk, to Imperial Master. I grew up in China, so I was the youngest of the 6 siblings in my family. My parents worked in the fruit tree, fruit tree research institute. There's really such thing in China, and it's big. It is huge. It's government agency. I had many fond memories of tasting the most delicious apples, peaches, kiwis, grapes, and watermelons. So we moved a lot because my parents' occupation. I learned early on to adapt different situations. So many of you may already heard of Cultural Revolution in China. My family was affected by it in a very, very profound way. My father was the CEO of the Fruit Tree Research Institute. So he was removed from power during the Cultural Revolution and sent to jail. Later on, my family was sent to faraway re-education camp in the deep, deep mountain. And in there, we lived many years. So that's why my parents moving out different places. The life of my family, as you can imagine, during the Cultural Revolution was turned upside down. They seized my family's property and tortured my brother and other humiliation. So while my father was away, my mom took care of the 6 kids. She was the rock of our family. I'm very thankful for my upbringings, helped me to develop the adaptability and hunger for independence and freedom. I took my father's advice, so I chose my major in college, English, because that was the beginning of China open door policy era. So after I graduated, I worked in a government institute. I got an opportunity, came to the United States. This is more than 30 years ago. Got married, have 2 wonderful children. Now, when my kids were young, I was always at work. This is already in the United States. So even when my kids were sick, I was not able to stay home to take care of them. I had to work every evenings, weekends, holidays. There's no Mother's Day, there's no Christmas. I was always at work. And life like this, before you know it, 10 years gone by. So I was just like, there's really no flexibility. And I was underpaid, way underpaid. I was just a working machine. Life was quite stressful. I was in a place I felt I was less than. I felt I was invisible. I didn't have a voice. I found myself alone. No choice, no hope, without any plans for my future. I was in a relationship that didn't bring the best of me. So despite the depths of pain I was in for all those years, I still believed I have so much of life still ahead of me to discover the peace that's always in me. So after years of struggle, I was so happy one day I finally moved to a better job. The pay was increased dramatically. Okay, so I said, you know what? Things is going to be good. And one day, not long, a year and 2 years later, in 2013, I went to work and I was told I will be laid off due to company's downsizing. So I asked my manager, I had one question to ask my manager, was this performance related? She said, no. I said, that's all I need to know. So I said, thank you, walked out of her office. So all I was thinking on the way home, driving home, was that if this could happen to 3,600 people, that was how many people affected by my company layoff. Why not me? So I had a defining moment to look into me. That was my cue. Something got to change. So do I want to find another job and living someone else's dream? Because I was certainly not living my dream. So I needed that wake-up call to steer my life to the right direction. So I took the leap of faith, started my own business tutoring students wanting to learn Chinese. I love to teach because I finally got to work on my own schedule. But I find out quickly that my pay was determined by my students' availability. If a student is sick, on vacation, or a snow day, no class, no pay. But yet the bills kept coming. You know, in life, you never know when the moment will come. When it comes, you better take it. So I got a call out of the blue from a friend one day. She said, "Do you want to go for a facial?" I said, "Wow, okay. I've been to facial, but haven't been there for a while." So I started searching, what is this company called Atomy? I Googled right away, start to doing my due diligence before I went for a facial. So when I was there, my sponsor, after the facial, she gave me a toothbrush and toothpaste. Immediately in my mind, the light bulb came on. I said, this is for everyone. This is not just for ladies. If it's a business only for the makeup, only for the skincare, I don't think I will be in it. So I didn't hesitate to become a member on the same day. And then I also start to attending the center meetings every Monday night. So unconsciously, from curiosity, want to find out what this company is all about, to have something to do every week. Because as a teacher, a tutor, I have plenty of time in my hands. So that's how I feel like, you know, hey, I'm looking forward to every Monday. I feel very fulfilled. So that's how I started my Atomy journey. Deep down, I always had entrepreneur spirit and hoped one day I'm my own boss of my own business in the future. So when I joined Atomy, after I joined Atomy, I felt I changed. I feel I matter. My life matter. The door has opened. So my confidence start to build. You know, our experience shaped who we are. It's part of my life. Everything I experienced, I punched through it. I lived through it. But the excitement is what's next in my life. So I have to share something looking back for Atomy. Okay, so how Atomy has changed my life. So here is my quick definition, quick summary, how Atomy has changed me. My day is very, very full. I started my day with calls, meetings, facials, follow-ups, customer cares, team parties, team trips. Been to many trips to Morganton, been to 15 trips last year alone to Virginia Beach, been to San Antonio. My partner and I, we drove 21 hours to San Antonio. And lately, we've been to the mountain, Boone, and Lenore, meeting our partners. So it just, the activity, nonstop, never stops. As time goes on, our team are bonded. So all of a sudden, I find out myself, I grew into leadership role. I never thought I would be in this position, but you just grew into it because you need to step up. You need to step up the game and lead. So now 80% of my time is to support my team, to motivate, to inspire, and to create a healthy culture. So we all want to be a part of it. We all want to be here. And it's always the enemy community that pulls me up. And it's the culture of consistent improvement. And we made investment in ourselves. That's why we are here every Sunday night. And we have to build the trust, so allow us to be successful. The secret ingredients is togetherness. That's it. I can't find a better word. So we want to make sure that everyone in our team is important, is appreciated and supported. We are more than friends. We are truly an Atomy family. We are Atomians. Okay, a little flashback. This is my 6 years in Atomy. Looking back, when I first started, I met strong resistance from my children. Here are my children. I love to share my wonderful daughter, married 2 years ago. This is my daughter, Carol, with her husband, John. And my amazing son, Ryan, with her beautiful wife. They married a year ago. So, but I met strong resistance from my children when I first joined Atomy, particularly my son. He cares so much. Sometimes we had very, very tense moment. You know, I just have to share this story. He said, Mom, if you keep doing this, you're going to lose your house. You're going to lose everything. You're going to end up on the street corner. That would be your future. My son told me one day, and I said, it's okay. I have nothing to lose. It's a free membership. I need those daily necessity product anyway. And so I just kept believe and keep going. Believe in myself. One day I will be able to make it. So one day my son-in-law asked me, hey, Linda, how's work? Remember, I tutor Chinese before pandemic. I did very well with my tutoring business. At one point, I have 60 students and I was busy. I was always on the go. So the kids know tutoring business was my main business. So John says, hey, how's the business? I said, business is doing good. I don't teach much anymore. He said, what? What you doing? I said, Atomy. He said, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. He was completely shocked. So he came over to my house and I showed him more about the business. So to fast forward now to today. Happily, I have to say, I don't teach that much anymore. I have just a couple of students who don't want to leave me. And I just feel like I'm really passionate about it. And they've been with me for all those years. So I decided to keep them. But Atomy has paid all my bills, my mortgage, my everything, and much more. So this Atomy has changed in my life. The next couple of segment, I'm going to talk about how do I keep motivated. And also, I want to talk about, let's reading what is Atomy, because some people heard about Atomy. We all know Atomy, but how many truly understand what is Atomy? I'm going to give you my definition of 5 areas why you have to be here, why you have to do Atomy, and why everyone can be successful. So how do I keep myself motivated? My team. Simple word. My sponsors, my mentors, many of you are here, and my amazing team. So here is what I learned. Keep your eyes in your future. Lean in. Expand your knowledge as much as possible. Learn the basics of Atomy, product, compensation plan, and the company. Stay sharp and don't stuck on the negativity. Have a solid plan. What you need to do on the daily basis, on the monthly basis, and how to get there. Your team's going promotions, just like my team going promotions. And you know, the last couple promotions has been very orderly, I feel like it was not chaos at all. So that's because we have a plan together. And make sure when you have a team plan and you stick together with your team. So everything I mentioned here, what we have is not falling off the sky. It is built and endured together. So how many of you, I ask, watched World Success Show on Friday night? Remember Dreamers Talk? Yeah, I know Elma holding her hands. Many of you are here. I even see Royal Master Sue posted in our Cock Talk group. Do you know Atomy? Do you understand Atomy? That inspired me to put my next segment to focus on what we understand about Atomy. I hope after this definition, you will be convinced this is the company you want to be. And remember the Crown Master, Jedic. He is a Chinese. He's in Malaysia. And my God, I told this story to everyone I know on my team. One time when Royal Master Jason, now Crown Master Jason, inviting all the Chinese leaders every month come to his Chinese Zoom. And Jedic was one of the leaders in one of the sessions and left the most impressive memory in my mind. He said, many people ask him how to do Atomy, how to build team, how to get started, how to do this, how to do that. You know what he says? He gave Chinese 4 words, 想尽办法. Translated into English, find your way. Figured it out. Figure it out. I love it so much. So that's why we always say, there's always challenging and there's always problems. Don't just talk about the problems. If you talk about the problems, you have to give me the solution. Otherwise, don't just talk about it. We have to find a way. Wow, how defining moment. I always, and after that session, every time when my team asks me, I don't know how to go to cold market. I don't know this. I don't know that. I'm not good at doing presentation. So many reasons. You know, my words to them, do whatever, find a way. Find your way. Okay, so here is why we need to understand Atomy. Okay. Number one, Atomy's position in the world. We all know Atomy is 10th place globally in the industry. Voted best company to work in Asia. The yearly growth, 30 to 40%. How significant globally? And the CEO has a goal. And guess what his goal is? To be the #1 company in 5 to 10 years. And specifically, he said, we will be passing Alibaba, Amazon, Amway. And that is our CEO's goal. Atomy is a personal platform business, which will grow exponentially in the next 5 to 10 years. We all know recently, Azamall has made it available in Taiwan. And I know soon we'll go to China and hopefully soon we'll come to the United States. You know, what does that mean? One day you can buy fruits, vegetables, and meats and eat in the restaurant, pumping gas and get paid. So you do all those and get paid. But my advice is, don't wait that time to do Atomy. People who are not taking Atomy seriously, who will be part of it. While Atomy is the household name, they will be jump on it, want to be part of it. So start now, because 5 years from now, you're already halfway to Imperial Master. So go crazy and share. Number 2, Atomy give you income. 100% of your team points go to you. Atomy give you a system, generate the income whether you are there or not. Job can be replaced, but Atomy is going to stick around. And we are all consumers. Everyone needs the daily necessity product. You know, in Atomy, 90% are consumers. And you want to have a business, more consumers than the business partners, because that's where the residual income comes. I heard some of my team told me, Atomy is too hard. Money comes too slow. You know what I say? It is your mentality. It is your mindset. You got to change your mentality. You must treat yourself as a business owner. You are your own boss. You are your CEO of your company. It all depends on you. And I ask those people who's complaining about money comes too slow, how much time you have invested in yourself in Atomy? That will be the answer. Number 3, Atomy is for ordinary people. CEO want to help the ordinary people to become rich. He said, no money, no ability, no problem. For those people, you have no money, no ability, you must do Atomy. CEO went to China, talked to China twice. If you don't do atomy, if you're ordinary person, you don't do atomy, you are foolish. And that's CEO's words. And atomy wealth get to pass down to 3 generations. So we are not asking you to do atomy forever. There is a starting point, and then there's a finish line. What is the finish line? Imperial Master. So just work hard for 10 years. Reach your dream, enjoy your life. So one day when you reach that cross that finish line, you can pass down to 3 generations. How wonderful is that? I told my kids one day, I said, one day I'll be a millionaire. And my kids looking at me think I have 3 heads right there. But you know what? One day I will be. And they are the beneficiary. How wonderful is that? So it's great to know there is a finish line. Can you imagine if you're running a marathon and there's no finish line? You just keep going and running and running. What is the result? Dr. Sui is here. He knows we're going to die if we keep running. There's no finish line. We just keep going. There's never a finish line. We want to have a business. We know where is the finish line. When you have a task, you want to know what's the deadline. So then we can prepare ourselves. So changing your habit, it will change everything. I'm just asking you, some of you may watch TV shows and you don't go to sleep. You are so wound up by the TV show, by the drama, Korean drama or some kind of drama. And now, hopefully, you cannot go to sleep because you're too excited about Adamy's opportunity. And if you want to change your fate of your family, you must do Atomy. One day, you can eat whatever you want to eat. And, oh. Something happened to my screen. Okay, all right. So I just have to adjust my screen a little bit. Okay, okay. So you just, okay. So one day you can eat whatever you want. I joke with my team members. One time my birthday, my team member asking me, Linda, what do you want to eat for your birthday? I said, oh, wow, I would love to eat that big crab legs, but I can't afford it. She said, why not? You Sharon Rose Master, you can afford it. I said, well, one day I will eat that big crab legs. So you can eat whatever you want. You can travel wherever you want. But your goal has to be clear. You must set a clear goal. And so I'm just thinking, if you don't think you can be an imperial master, how do you think you can achieve it? So I know someone changed their name, Imperial Master. I said, how brilliant is that? You have to claim it. You have to claim it. So you have to dream it. And number 4, leverage the team. No skill, no matter. You just learn how to leverage team. Service your partners. But you don't have to beg people, please do this, please do that. No, because you know what? You only work with the people who's willing to work with you. In 3 to 5 years, you will have many talented partners on your team. And there's no better business model than this, just to think about it. So don't envy people who's going faster than you, because they will be waiting for you once they reach the finish line. So one day we're all going to be there. And number 5, this is my most loving points. I do Atomy because I don't have to start over again. Some companies earn money fast, but doesn't last. So don't need to start fast. To be able to accumulate is more. So don't just chasing the fast money. The accumulation, the duplication, the multiplication in Atomy, that's more. And you have to have your mindset. You're going to invest 3 to 5 years. So then you can make $30,000 monthly income. And you're going to work hard for 10 years. So you can become an imperial master, makes $100,000 to $200,000 a month. That is our future. I think about it. I really, truly believe we can all be there. Wouldn't it be nice to have a peace of mind that no matter what happened in today's economy, no matter how terrible the inflation is in the market today, but you will be safe because you are with Atomy. And you know, most life is like Wednesday. It is not too high and it's not too low. But I say, why not be Saturday? Why not be Saturday and Sunday? So we can enjoy the days off. So we can enjoy life. It's about you. It's truly, truly about you here. And you are the one control your destiny. It is today I'm sharing my story. Tomorrow, you're gonna be in the center stage. What is your story? Are you the one who breaking through the mold and see through the present into the future? So no matter what you do, Atomians, please, please stick with it. Please don't ever think it is too hard. I won't be able to do it. If happens to Royal Master Su, if happens to many Star Master Teresa, if happens to Sharon Rose Master Gerard, I'm just looking at the first page, and Sharon Rose Master Maggie Wang Chen. If can happen to Diamond Master Evelyn and Annabelle, it can happen to you. And it can happen to you. That doesn't matter when you started. We all finish together. We all finish together. Stick to it, because otherwise you will know the result will be. You're gonna miss Imperial Master. Wow, you definitely don't want to miss it. So keep working hard, because this journey is going to be amazing. And with that, I have a couple of slides I want to share. I was so busy talking, so let me see. Okay, so okay, fast forward here. Okay, so remember, people always tell you the reason they cannot be successful, whatever the reason is: lack of time, I don't know anyone, I'm introvert, and I don't have money, and I don't like this model, business model, I'm not started talking about that sharing. I am too old. So all those, I'm sure we all heard it. So what is our response? Find a way. Find a way. If you change yourself, everything will change. So all you need is change your mindset, change your mentality, and change what is possible, because miracle in Atomy can happen if you choose to see it. Would you rather to be which side when you, during your retirement? Would you rather to be on the left side with all the shade, your retirement is taken care of? Or would you rather to be on the right side? There's absolutely very, very challenging in your retirement years. There's no money, lack of money, and you are not financial free, and you have to work even into the late years of your time. No, that's not the way to do it. So let's think about it, and Atomy is the answer. And truly, Atomy is why we are here and why we loving Atomy. And I'm so thankful. 6 years ago, Atomy gave me the opportunity, and my life, it is completely changed. And so no matter how hard life can get, there is a bright day ahead of you. So just believe and change yourself. Everything will change with you. So thank you so much, everyone. And truly thank you for being here to support our NC Global Atomy family. Thank you so much.